Hi, everyone. How are you? Okay, dears. This is RANA SIR Educational Channel. On this channel, I will talk on a topic whose name is vector analysis. In this topic, I will explain some concept and then I will also solve some numericals on this topic. That is topic name is triangle law of vector addition. So yesterday I have already described about the concept of triangle law of vector addition. Now here I will give some examples, that is some numericals I will solve here. So concept of that triangle law of vector addition I will explain in detail. Okay students, so firstly you subscribe and also you like this channel, that is with your colleagues, friend and students, so that they can also improve their knowledge on this topic. So positively I am also going to tell you one suggestion point and you follow it positively. So first of all you have to take one notebook and then one pen and then you have to sit at your location properly, positively and safely, and then you have to write all informations which will be written by me on the blackboard, and also you have to write also information which are spoken by me. Okay, that will enhance your knowledge in your future. Okay students, so positively you follow this uh, this live video from starting to end to get good knowledge on this topic. Therefore positively I am going to explain the required topic, that is the triangle law of vector addition. So here we have to follow it positively. So triangle law of vector addition. So in this case I will write some questions and that question I will solve, because in this case I have to already I have explained with you two concepts. One concept of geometrical method and second was that is analytical method. So if two vectors will be given, suppose that here one vector I am saying like this. So this is the vector A and this vector has value like this: 3 vector I cap minus 2 vector j cap plus 5 vector k cap. Okay, so already I have explained with you unit vector is written in the form of vector a cap. So here vector I is also unit vector, vector j is also known as unit vector, and vector k is also known as unit vector. Similarly other vector if I will consider like this, so that vector suppose I am saying B and its value will be minus 4 vector I cap plus 5 vector, yeah 4 vector, 4 is in this way, 4 vector j cap minus 3 vector k cap. Suppose that I have two vector, one vector whose name is A and another vector whose name is B. Now we have to add these two vector by using geometrical method. So in this case I will draw a vector like this, and this vector I have to written as vector A, and it's another vector if this vector is extended. So vector A will intersect the vector B at a certain point. So vector B I am drawing like this. So this is the vector B. So we have to get a resultant vector by using the geometrical method. So this vector will be has a resultant vector, so here I will write that resultant vector will be r. Now this vector and this vector has a angle theta, so that theta angle I will calculate in the case of analytical method, but here we have to use the first method, that is the geometrical method, and with help of geometrical method I will get the value of vector b plus vector q, vector a plus vector b, that will be vector r. So in this way I will write geometrical method, geometrical method. So its geometrical method that can be add vector r which is equal to vector a plus vector b. So this is the resultant vector, vector r is the resultant vector, and that vector can be obtained with the help of the sum of the vector a and also the sum of the vector b. So I will get a vector and that will be the resultant vector. Okay student, so vector a has this much and vector b has this much. If I will take the sum of these two vectors, so I will get a vector and that vector will be the resultant vector, and that vector is also obtained with the help of geometrical method. So this is very easy. Okay, so each and every students who are reading in CBSE board, that is in English medium, those students can also understand very easily. Now I am going to translate these informations in Hindi, so each and every student can also understand who are reading in Hindi medium, that is in UP board. Okay, those students can also understand. Now I am going to translate it into in हिंदी. ओके, सो यहाँ पर कहा गया है कि एक वेक्टर ए है जिसका वैल्यू जो होता है इस तरीके से लिखा गया है कि वेक्टर आई कैप के डायरेक्शन में इसका गुणांक जो होता है 3 है, वेक्टर जे कैप के डायरेक्शन में इसका गुणांक -2 है, लेकिन वेक्टर के कैप के डायरेक्शन में इसका गुणांक 5 है। इसी तरीके से वेक्टर बी है, वेक्टर बी में जो कार ए वेक्टर आई कैप है जो यूनिट वेक्टर है, जिसको यूनिट वेक्टर के नाम से जाना है। इसका कोफिशिएंट का हिंदी जो होता है गुणांक होता है, इसका गुणांक -4 रहता है, और वेक्टर के का गुणांक जो होता है 4 होगा, और वेक्टर के कैप का गुणांक जो होता है -3 होगा। ओके, तो अब ज्योमेट्रिकल मेथड का कंसेप्ट यह होता है कि दोनों वेक्टर का जो करेंगे तो वह एक वेक्टर मिलेगा, उस वेक्टर को हम रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर के नाम से जानेंगे। रिजल्टेंट में स्टार्ट होता है, इसलिए यहाँ पर आर हम लिख दिए हैं। इसकी जगह पर हम कोई भी ए बी के अलावा कोई भी ए से जेड तक लेटर हम यूज कर सकते हैं। ओके स्टूडेंट, तो उस लेटर का मीनिंग यही होगा रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर, दो वेक्टर का सम होगा, दो वेक्टर का ऐड होगा। ओके, तो इस तरीके से हम कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं इसको। ज्योमेट्रिकली हम इसको रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे तो यह एक वेक्टर है, इस वेक्टर को अगर पीछे एक्सटेंड करेंगे तो यह वेक्टर ए जो था वेक्टर बी को इंटरसेक्ट करेगा। तो सपोज ये वेक्टर ए को मैंने यहाँ पर ड्रॉ किया है, इसी तरीके से वेक्टर बी को ड्रॉ किया है, किसी एक सर्टेन पॉइंट पर इंटरसेक्ट किया। अब वेक्टर ए का डायरेक्शन इधर, वेक्टर बी का डायरेक्शन इधर है, तो वेक्टर सी का डायरेक्शन या वेक्टर आर का डायरेक्शन इधर होगा। तो उस वेक्टर सी जो होता है रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर होगा, या आर से रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं, वो वेक्टर आर जो होता है वेक्टर ए प्लस वेक्टर वेक्टर ए प्लस वेक्टर बी होगा, जो ऑलरेडी यहाँ पर हम रिप्रेजेंट किए, वेक्टर आर बराबर वेक्टर ए प्लस वेक्टर बी। ओके स्टूडेंट, अगर पॉजिटिवली ये इंफॉर्मेशन आपको समझ में आ रहा हो तो इस वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक करें, शेयर करें और सब्सक्राइब करें, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सब्सक्राइब करें, और इस वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अपने कलीग्स के साथ, फ्रेंड्स के साथ और स्टूडेंटों विद्यार्थियों के साथ शेयर करें, ताकि उनका भी नॉलेज जो होता है इस पॉइंट को अपडेट और डेवलप हो सके। और इससे रिलेटेड जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन अगर मिस है, क्लास 11 के फिजिक्स का क्लास अगर टॉपिक अगर मिस है तो वो जो होता है हमारे वीडियो चैनल में जाकर देख सकते हैं कि वहाँ पर प्लेलिस्ट है, उसमें सभी डेटा को ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया है। अगर क्लास 12 के मैथमेटिक्स पढ़ना चाहते हैं तो वहाँ पर पढ़ सकते हैं, क्लास 12 के फिजिक्स भी पढ़ना चाहते हैं वहाँ पढ़ सकते हैं, क्योंकि टोटली फ्री ऑनलाइन टीचिंग क्लासेस है। ओके, उसी तरीके से क्लास 11 का फिजिक्स मैथमेटिक्स भी अवेलेबल है प्ले लिस्ट में, वहाँ पर आप जाइए, वहाँ से सारे इंफॉर्मेशन को डिटेल में रीड कर लीजिए। दैट इज all informations are also written there in Hindi and also in English. So as per requirement you follow and you read positively. Okay, और क्लास 10 के मैथमेटिक्स फिजिक्स भी अवेलेबल है, वो सारा इंफॉर्मेशन वहाँ पर अपडेट है, और वहाँ पर अपडेटेड इंफॉर्मेशन को आप पॉजिटिवली स्टडी कीजिए, और जो भी पॉजिटिवली इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं समझ में आ रहा है उसको पॉजिटिवली जो है कमेंट सेक्शन में टाइप करके अपने डाउट को क्लियर कर सकते हैं। हम पॉजिटिवली उसको ऑब्जर्व करेंगे और उसकी सॉल्यूशन को पॉजिटिवली प्रोवाइड करेंगे। ओके स्टूडेंट, तो यहाँ पर जो है ट्रेनिंग लॉ ऑफ वेक्टर एडिशन में कहा गया है दो कॉन्सेप्ट है। एक कंसेप्ट को ज्योमेट्रिकल मेथड कहते हैं जिसको ज्यामिति विधि के नाम से जानते हैं, दूसरे मेथड को एनालिटिकल मेथड कहते हैं। उसमें जो है एनालिटिकल मेथड को भी एक्सप्लेन करेंगे जब दो वेक्टर लेंगे और दोनों वेक्टर के एंगल जो था थीटा कंसीडर करेंगे, और थीटा कंसीडर करने के साथ साथ जब दोनों वेक्टर जो पोजीशन वेक्टर होता है तो उसके करस्पॉन्डिंग जो एंगल बनता है उस एंगल को भी कंसीडर करेंगे, उस एंगल को भी फाइंड आउट करेंगे। सबसे पहले ज्योमेट्रिकल मेथड में अगर दो वेक्टर दिया गया है, दोनों वेक्टर का सम कैसे निकालते हैं उसको हम रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर आर कहेंगे, और रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर आर जो होता है वेक्टर ए प्लस वेक्टर बी दोनों वेक्टरों का सम करेंगे और सम करके निकालेंगे। लेकिन अब यहाँ पर वेक्टर ए और वेक्टर बी है, इसके वैल्यू एक वेक्टर ए यहाँ पर वेक्टर बी है, इसको किस तरीके से ऐड करते हैं उसको हम ऐड करके आपको शो करेंगे। ओके स्टूडेंट, सो पॉजिटिवली ये वेक्टर का जो ज्योमेट्रिक कंसेप्ट है, इस ज्योमेट्रिकल कंसेप्ट को जो होता है हम यूज करेंगे और पॉजिटिवली जो होता है इसके वैल्यू को ऑब्टेन करेंगे। ओके स्टूडेंट, अगर कोई भी डाउट है तो उस डाउट को कमेंट सेक्शन में पॉजिटिवली पूछ सकते हैं। ओके, तो यहाँ पर रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर आर है, ये रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर आर जो था वेक्टर ए प्लस वेक्टर बी के बराबर होगा। ओके, तो वेक्टर ए के वैल्यू को हम देखते हैं। वेक्टर ए के वैल्यू ये दिया गया वेक्टर 3 वेक्टर आई कैप माइनस 2 वेक्टर जे कैप प्लस 5 वेक्टर ए कैप। अब इसको यहाँ पर प्लस है तो प्लस करेंगे, यहाँ पर प्लस साइन करेंगे, उसके बाद से वेक्टर बी लिखेंगे। वेक्टर बी का वैल्यू देखिए यहाँ पे -4 वेक्टर आई कैप प्लस 4 वेक्टर जे कैप और -3 वेक्टर ए कैप। तो ये सारा इंफॉर्मेशन यहाँ पर लिखा गया है, पॉजिटिवली हम इसको लिखेंगे और इसके करस्पॉन्डिंग हम वैल्यू ऑब्टेन करेंगे। तो दो वेक्टर दिया, वेक्टर ए और वेक्टर बी। अब इसका सम कलेक्ट करेंगे। सम करने का तरीका ये होता है कि वेक्टर आई है उस वेक्टर आई के गुणांक लेंगे, तो इसमें वेक्टर आई का गुणांक 3 है लेकिन इसमें वेक्टर आई का गुणांक -4 है। उसी तरीके से प्लस वेक्टर जे लेंगे, यहाँ पर प्लस साइन अपनी लेंगे, यहाँ पर ब्रैकेट में यहाँ पर वेक्टर जे का गुणांक कितना है -2 है, और यहाँ पर वेक्टर जे का गुणांक कितना है 4 है, 4 लेंगे। उसी तरीके से यहाँ पर वेक्टर के ऐड देंगे, और इस वाले वेक्टर ए में के का गुणांक जो होता है 5 है, और वेक्टर बी में के का गुणांक जो होता है -3 है, तो यहाँ पर पॉजिटिवली -3 को लिखेंगे। ओके, इसको लिखने के बाद से हम यहाँ पर वेक्टर आर लिखेंगे, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में वेक्टर आर हम रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे पॉजिटिवली। तो वेक्टर आर इज इक्वल टू यहाँ आप लिख सकते हैं 4 - 1 दैट विल बी -1, तो इसके लिए लिख सकते हैं वेक्टर आई कैप -1। उसी तरीके से यहाँ पर प्लस 4 - 2 दैट विल बी 2, तो यहाँ पर लिखेंगे वेक्टर जे और ब्रैकेट में 2, और यहाँ पर 5 में से 3 जाएगा, यहाँ पर लिखेंगे 2, तो यहाँ पर लिखेंगे वेक्टर ए और ब्रैकेट में 2। इस तरीके से हम रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर को फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं। अब जो होता है गुणांक को जो होता है हम वेक्टर से पहले लिखेंगे, तो इसको लिख सकते हैं -1 वेक्टर आई, -1 वेक्टर आई है, यहाँ लिख सकते हैं 2 वेक्टर जे कैप, यहाँ आप लिखेंगे 2 वेक्टर ए कैप। इस तरीके से हम रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर को ऑब्टेन कर सकते हैं, प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। ओके स्टूडेंट, अगर कोई भी डाउट है तो इस डाउट को आप पूछ सकते हैं कमेंट सेक्शन में पॉजिटिवली। ओके स्टूडेंट, तो अगर दो वेक्टर दिया जाता है, दो वेक्टर का रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर जो होता है वेक्टर ए प्लस वेक्टर बी होता है। यह कंसेप्ट जो होता है हम ज्योमेट्रिकल मेथड के नाम से जानते हैं। नाउ ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन आई विल एक्सप्लेन इन हिंदी टू शो स्टूडेंट हु आर रीडिंग इन इंग्लिश मीडियम, दो स्टूडेंट कैन आल्सो अंडरस्टैंड दिस कंसेप्ट वेरी इजीली। Okay, now one vector is available A and other vector is available B. Now we have to use the concept of geometrical method. So resultant vector will be R. R any alphabet, all the alphabet symbol except A, vector A and vector B, that is A and B. And therefore I am writing here vector R, that is the R is started with resultant vector, so that will be here R, but I can also write here C. So vector C will be vector A plus vector B. So here I am writing R, that is R stands for resultant vector. So vector R which will be equal to vector A plus vector B. So its value I have written from the given figure, and also the vector B value I have written. Now here the coefficient of vector I and also in vector A and coefficient of vector I in vector B I have to collect here. So vector I will take common, so here will be 3 common, 3 its coefficient will be 3, and here coefficient of vector I will be -4. I will put here plus sign, and then I will write vector J. Now the coefficient of vector J in the vector A will be -2, and the coefficient of the vector J in vector B, that will be 4. So we can write in the bracket. Similarly, I will put vector K cap, and in the vector A the coefficient of vector A will be 5. The coefficient of the vector A in the vector B is -3. So I have written here. Okay, now further I will resolve this, that is I will solve this term, and after solving, and I have to write this, because here 4 minus 3, that will be -1, and 4 plus -2, that will be 2, and 5 minus 3, that will be 2. So coefficient I have written here after factor, so I will put before the factor. So this minus is I have kept here, -1 vector I cap plus 2 vector A cap, and also 2 vector A cap according to the given resultant vector. So this is the resultant vector of the two vectors. One vector is vector A and other is vector B. So this are, I will say, this is the resultant vector. Resultant vector. This is the resultant vector. So resultant vector is obtained with using formula, that is the geometrical method. GEOMETRICAL, geometrical method. So this is the required concept, and each and every student has to follow it positively. If you are understanding very well, so you like this live video, and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic. Simultaneously, you also subscribe to this educational channel more and more for getting all information which are available in the class 11 phases and also in the class 9 phases. So each and every information positively I will explain, so your knowledge will build. With the help of these free online coaching classes, you take its full advantage, because totally free online coaching classes, so you have to take its advantage. Okay, now when I was explaining the application of triangle of vector addition, in this case I have already explained two method. One method I had explained with the concept of geometrical method, and second method is the concept of analytical method. So if two vector will be given, so we can get its resultant vector by using this concept. And now here, if anyone will say what will be the magnitude of this resultant vector, so we will take magnitude on both sides, and after taking magnitude on both sides, and here I write in the square root coefficient of ax square plus coefficient of ay square plus coefficient of az square, and after calculating its value, that will be the required answer of my question. Okay student, so I know you are doing very well, so you like this live video, and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic. Okay, so this is the required concept. So one concept I have already explained with you. other concept, that is the analytical method. That method I will also explain. That is very important, because if any triangle will be given, and if a hypotenuse vector is also given and two vector will also given, so we have to find the angle between these two vectors. So we have to use the formula for calculating its value. Okay, so now I am going to erase this one, and I will consider two vector, and after considering two vectors, so I will find the angle between these two vectors, because the resultant vector is also available. Okay, so I am going to erase this one. So here I have to write a resultant vector. So resultant vector, here I am considering one vector which name is P. This is the P vector, and its value is also written as 2 vector I cap plus 3 vector j cap minus 5 vector k cap. Okay, another vector I am also considering like this. This is the vector Q, and its value is also written as minus 7 vector I minus j vector k plus 2 vector k. This is minus vector k. So we have to find angle between these two vectors. So resultant vector is also given is that resultant vector is as, if resultant vector will be minus 4 vector I minus 3 vector j, and then I will put here vector k. This is the resultant vector. So I will use to find here I will draw a vector P. Here I will draw vector P. Now vector Q I will draw like this. So this is the vector Q, and its value is also given. Now we have to get a resultant vector. So this will be the resultant vector. Now further I will extend this line, and also this line I will draw a perpendicular on the vector P. So here will be perpendicular. It means that I will say this perpendicular distance is, this perpendicular intersection point is here. So here I will say this is the angle, this is the point O, and this is the point A. This is the point A, and this is the point 1. So I will use right angle triangle, that is ON, and here I will say this is the point B. So I will say I am considering here a triangle ONB. That is the right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, I will use Pythagoras theorem. After using Pythagoras theorem, I will get the resultant vector, that will be vector R, which is equal to vector P square plus vector Q square. In the square root we have to write plus 2 vector P into vector Q, and then I have to put here angle theta. Now if the value of theta is not available, so I have to find its magnitude, that is theta. So this is the angle theta, and this angle theta can be obtained with the help of, because vector R is also given. So to vector R, if I take square root this side, so I can write like this: vector R whole square, which is equal to vector P square plus vector Q square plus 2 times vector P into vector Q, and in the bracket and into I will write cos theta. So vector R is available. Vector R is available, I have to take its magnitude. Vector P is also available, I have to take its magnitude, and vector Q is also available. So vector, here I will take dot product of two vectors. So dot product of two vectors, that will be the concept, that is the, I will write the coefficient of ax dx, ay dy plus aj into bj. So I will multiply. After multiplication I will put there, and after putting, so I will get its value. That will be the required concept of the analytical method, and we will get its angle. So that is the required concept for the student. So positively you follow this concept, and I will solve some numericals on this topic. Okay, so positively I am going to resolve its value. So here I am going to erase this diagram because there is no space, and I will solve its value. So vector r, here we have to take magnitude of vector r. So I will write in square root, that will be minus 4 whole square. This is the coefficient of vector I have, and then I will write vector 3 minus 3 whole square plus here coefficient of k is available 1, so here I will put 1 whole square. Okay, on the right hand side also I will get the value of p and value of q, and then other p into q, and then I will get its value. Okay, so this is the required concept. So I will write vector p square plus vector q square, and then I will write 2 vector p into vector q, and then I will write here cos theta. So vector p and vector q, we will get dot product of two vectors, that is dot product of vector p into vector q, that will be as I will write here px and qx plus py into qy, and then I write pz into qz, and its value I will write, and after writing I will substitute here, and then I will simplify. After simplify I will get its value. Okay, now further this formula I am going to erase, and after erasing I will resolve its value. So this vector is also going to erase. Okay, so in the left hand side I will put here square 4 4 16, and then I will write here 3 3 9, and here I will put 1, and on the right hand side p square. So p square, this will be p, and then I will put here whole square, and here I will write p square, that will be 2 whole square plus 3 whole square plus minus 5 whole square, and it has square. It will be within the square, and it has square. So here I will put also same q square. So vector q square, that will be minus 4 whole square plus minus 3 whole square plus 1 whole square, and all will be within the square, and I will put there whole square. Okay, now further I will simplify. After simplify I will write that plus 2 into vector p, that is vector p into q. So vector q is equal to minus 7, 2 into, in the bracket I will write minus 7 into minus 4 plus minus 1 into minus 3, that is in bracket, and plus minus 2 into here I will write 1 into, I will write cos theta. So I will put here cos theta. So I will simplify. After simplify I will get its value. So here I will write 16 plus 9, 25 plus 1, 26. So here I can write 26, and here will be 9 plus 4, 13, and 25. 25 plus 30. So here 5 plus 3, 8, and 3, 38. 38. So here I will write 38 plus similarly I can put, this is the 16, and this will be 9 and this is 1, so 10, so 26. So here I write 26 plus I write 2 into this value I will write this minus that will be plus, and 7 from the 28, and here minus plus, and 3 on the 3, and here 2 on the 2, and I will put here cos theta. So that this is the required concept. Okay, now above data I will erase, and after erasing I will calculate its value. So its value will be as I will write here 36, which is equal to 38 plus 26 plus here 2 into, so 3 5 5 into 5 8 5 13, and this is 30. Isliye I will write here cos theta. Now further I will say this term and this term will be cancelled out. So here I will write minus 30, which is equal to 2 into 33 cos theta. So I will put here cos theta, which is equal to minus 38 divided by 2 into 33. So again I will divide with this 2 and the 2, 2 and the 2, and then 2 and the 18. So I can write cos theta, which is equal to minus 19 divided by 33. So this is the value of cos theta. So theta which will be equal to, I will put here cos inverse in the bracket, I will write here minus 19 divided by 33. So this is the angle between two vectors. Already I have written here vector P and vector Q. So this is the required question, answer of the question. Okay student, so positively I have explained it. Now further I will also give one example, and with the help of example, that is with the help of numerical, I will explain the concept of analytical method by using the concept of triangle law of vector addition. Okay student, so positively you follow it, and also if you are understanding very well, so you like this live video, and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can also improve, that is update and develop their knowledge on this topic positively. Okay, and positively you also subscribe this educational channel more and more for getting knowledge of physics, that is the class 11 physics and also class 9 physics. Okay, and each and every data are also uploaded in my YouTube channel, that is RANA SIR UP KUSHINAGAR. This is the YouTube channel, and you follow it, and you also get the advantage of free online coaching classes, because there I have already prepared and uploaded in Hindi and English medium all information of maths, class 12 maths, class 11th maths, class 10th maths. Already I have prepared and uploaded, and class 12 physics is also available. Class 11th and 10th physics are also available. You follow positively and you need all information, because each and every information of the physics and math already uploaded in both medium, that is in Hindi medium and also in English medium. So you follow it positively to get its advantage. Okay students, so thank you for watching this live video. I will meet you on the same time, that is in 30 minutes past to 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. 30 minutes past to 8 p.m. Due to the some issue, I have started this video lately. Okay, you follow it same time, that is 30 minutes past to 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Always I will project on this time. Okay, dear students, so thank you for watching this live video, and also you take its advantage more and more, and you also subscribe this education channel more and more. Okay students, so you follow this positively. Thank you for watching this live video. Okay, Jai Hind, RANA SIR.